Over the years, there have been captivating simulation games that can steal countless hours of our lives, forever lost in the pixels of a screen. Growing up, games like SimCity and Roller Coaster Tycoon lured me into their spellbinding worlds where I willingly surrendered myself for hours on end. It's no wonder that when I discovered Homeseek, a captivating post-apocalyptic survival strategy game, I was immediately drawn in. Transporting players to a dystopian future where water has become the most valuable resource, Homeseek plunges gamers into a harsh and unforgiving world. As a leader responsible for guiding a group of survivors and establishing a new home, players are faced with the daunting task of resource management, base building, and difficult choices. With its immersive gameplay, Homeseek challenges players to navigate the perils of a shattered world, offering a unique and gripping gaming experience. Resource management is the most important aspect of Homeseek, and this is outlined to you as soon as you start the game. Keeping your survivors alive requires you to feed them rations of water and food every day. Failing to do so will result in their unfortunate demise. Humans are the building blocks of Homeseek, and as the leader of their base, you must build structures and send them to work every day to collect the rations you need to survive. Naturally, as you progress, the game slowly gets more complicated. You begin with contaminated water, which has the chance to make your survivors sick. This means you'll need to build a medical center for them to heal, but at the same time, you'll also need to build new buildings to cure that water. The Expedition Center also allows you to venture outside of your camp to find new technology that can be researched at the Research Center, and you can also vote and pass laws that provide perks for the base. Upgrading and unlocking new technology is easily the most engrossing and rewarding part of Homeseek, and one that I wish I could experience all over again. Homeseek places considerable emphasis on choices, and this is most prominent in random events at your camp or when you're on an expedition. Camp choices involve decisions such as accepting or rejecting new survivors and resolving conflicts. While the game advertises the importance of these choices, in reality their impact is not quite as significant. Throughout my gameplay, I never found myself in a situation where I turned away survivors due to resource limitations. Expeditions are where choices succeed, at least initially. At first, I was fully engaged in each decision, carefully considering the consequences of every interaction. However, over time I started to make quick decisions and increase the game speed to 3 times as the forgiving nature of the supposedly unforgiving world became readily apparent. Making incorrect choices could result in survivor health loss or death, while positive decisions might lead to gaining additional expedition team members. Nevertheless, regardless of the outcome, each decision contributed to the acquisition of new technology, giving me the impression that the specific choices I had made had minimal impact overall. Homeseek provides 9 scenarios that are split between 2 chapters. The first time you play through a level will be in story mode. In this mode, you'll have to complete a specific set of tasks in order to progress to the next level. The narrative surrounding these objectives is fairly basic, but that's not unexpected for this genre. Fortunately, Homeseek manages to seamlessly introduce its mechanics bit by bit through the well-paced story campaign. The campaign serves as an excellent tutorial, progressively revealing new aspects of the game's mechanics while introducing a new scenario every level. From the basics of survival to the complexities of interacting with different factions, wildlife encounters, and advanced technology, Homeseek ensures a rewarding and educational experience for players of all skill levels. The carefully balanced difficulty levels ensure that Homeseek remains enjoyable and engaging, regardless of your skill level or style of play. Despite its strengths, Homeseek does have a few areas that could benefit from improvement. The game can sometimes feel slow-paced, with multiple days passing without a clear objective. Additionally, the absence of regular weather effects contributes to a sense of monotony, as each day feels similar to the last. While there is a decent enough variety of different weather effects you can experience, it feels as if once you surpass a particular number of days, clear and sunny are the only available climate conditions. Furthermore, some players may find the controls to be clunky, occasionally resulting in misplaced elements or difficulties during expeditions. It's worth noting that the game's current state also exhibits some bugs, which can disrupt the experience. While most issues are resolved by simply restarting a level, encountering such bugs can be frustrating and waste precious time. I ended up playing one specific level for a few hours, thinking that I just needed to reach a certain number of days before I could progress. Unfortunately, despite all the time that I sunk into that level, nothing ever happened as it was bugged, preventing me from progressing. On top of the occasional bug, Homeseek could benefit from further polishing in terms of spelling and grammar. There are a few regular mistakes that I noticed, such as the word vote being spelled incorrectly, story choices stating that they have the same effects, or receiving incorrect items in expeditions. Occasionally misspelled words and errors in the decision-making process can detract from the overall immersion and prompt players to question their choices, which is certainly something that I experienced throughout my playthrough. Replayability is a big part of what makes city builders engrossing, and Homeseek lacks this element. Once you've completed the main story, there are a few other modes you can try, but none of these really provide any satisfying reason to continue playing the game. Endless mode, which unlocks upon completing a scenario, allows players to replay that scenario, but with a slight twist. The expedition map is expanded, outposts are available to build, and you can research all advanced technologies without any limitations. Despite it being similar to the main story, the Endless mode offers a fresh perspective to each scenario, but there aren't enough differences that warrant replaying any of the levels all over again. Multiplayer is also available and looks like a promising aspect of the game. Unfortunately, I haven't had the chance to play it as the servers weren't currently online at the time of writing. Homeseek is an immersive post-apocalyptic survival strategy game that provides players with resource management, base building, and challenging decisions. While it has some areas that could benefit from improvement, it offers an engaging gameplay experience for players of all skill levels. With further chapter releases and gameplay fixes, Homeseek has the potential to become a captivating gaming title, at least during your first playthrough. The game creator is giving Homeseek a 7 out of 10. Thanks to the publisher for providing a review copy, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more reviews just like this one.